third. Oh, there we go. Is it is it on? Is it goddamn on? Don't come for me in my black socks. Y'all ever see my black socks? Hey y'all. Listen, it's been a while. And let me first share my everything and then some Judy's. And then we're gonna get into the mess because we got a whole week of shit to talk about. And because I haven't been here, shit, I had live talking. Welcome to the Library Live, child.
Ain't no stopping sunshine, ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Oh, yeah. Don't try to tell me to wait till I belong. You can't convince me that what I dream is wrong. No matter what you say, you can't hide my head. I push the fear away. You remember what I said. You can't stop the tide rising high. No. You can't stop the light in my eyes. Oh no. You can't keep me down. Tell you why. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Ain't no stopping wisdom from changing people's minds. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Gonna leave the dark behind. I won't believe it if you say I've lost my chance. I'll be
Hey, woo, shout out to Evan. Evan got us all the way back together. We is ready to roll. Thank you, Evan. Evan from customer support. He was our support person that got us together because we was going through last week, y'all. I mean, going through. But nonetheless, we're back. We're back. Welcome to the Library Live. Listen, child, I just got in the house. Let me tell y'all the story first, and then we'll get into the mess because we got a whole hour to key. We have a whole hour to key. Now, we might not take up the entire hour, but we'll take up the substantial amount of the hour. So, Ray J says he will tell his young self to stop acting so cool. All I was doing was tapping ass, and I could have been tap dancing. He annoys me. Anywho, so I was driving home from work. You guys know I live here in Massachusetts now, and I still have an Ohio driver's license. So, and my Ohio driver's license is still valid. It's actually valid until June of this coming year, 2023. So, I got my car registered here. I got Massachusetts plates, all that good stuff. Registrations, all Massachusetts, all that good stuff. I didn't know, and this could be my negligence, and I can also blame it on the people at the R&B who didn't tell me, hey, you might want to get your license changed over too while you're getting your car registered and things of that nature. Miss Thang didn't tell me a thing. So I've gone a whole year. It'll be a year in a couple of weeks. I've gone a whole year technically riding dirty with an Ohio license. Apparently you cannot drive in Massachusetts or you can't be a resident of Massachusetts without having a Massachusetts license. Didn't know that. I saw on the website that you had to transfer over your registration and things once you became a permanent resident, but I didn't see that it said, your license too. Until I went while Mr. Very nice police officer went and ran my license and all that stuff. I was looking on the website, I was like, oh, it does say it right here in bold print. I didn't know. I never saw it. I apologize. I really did. This is an honest mistake on my behalf. Also on the behalf of the people who work at the R&B who ain't say a goddamn word to me about renewing or transferring over my ID. I figured I would just wait until, my Ohio one expired, but apparently that's not a thing here. So, yeah, child, on my way home from work, I was like, whew, And I was just saying to myself a couple of days ago, like, I've gone an entire year without any infraction with the law. I can appreciate that. But I was like, sir, don't you worry, Mr. Officer. I live like, and it's always, they always get you when you right by your house. I was literally, well, it's not even blocked because you know I live in the mountains. So, child, I don't know. It was maybe like a mile or so away from the house. I was like, damn, I couldn't have made it a little further. But luckily, he was a cop who wasn't like a D bag. And he just was like, I'm gonna, drive this way and you just go that way, and you just get this taken care of as soon as you can. I was like, you ain't gotta worry, officer man. I'm on the website right now making an appointment. So shout out to officer, I forget his name, who let me go without locking me up because he definitely said this was an arrestable offense, and I was like, damn, y'all really arresting people for like not knowing? Oh, anywho, listen. Besides all of that, this week has been, the past couple of weeks actually, has been hell and nowhere. It's been a whole lot of shit going on, so much shit. And thanks to our technical difficulties we had all last week. And I was like, fuck it. We just gonna come back on Monday. And then yesterday happened, and I end up, did I tell y'all about yesterday? If you follow my Facebook and my Twitter, you know what happened yesterday. I woke up, didn't have no hot water, didn't have hot water until like maybe 10, 11 o'clock. So I ended up getting to work at like 1 and staying at work until like 9. It was a whole thing. Nonetheless, I'm so glad that's over. And we are back to our regular cadence, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. right here on the Library Live. Now, baby, let's get into the mess. Because we got a lot of stories to talk about, and I don't want to indulge and sit no more. Because we got a lot. So, let's start off. Let's kick it off fun, shall we? So, let me tell y'all. It's been, 2 weeks since the movie came out? 2 damn weeks. 2 whole weeks since. Okay, I see me. I was about to say, I will get Evan on it. I will call Evan. So Hocus Pocus 2 came out over the time that we were gone, and I don't know what y'all have been doing, but I watched it like 72 times already. Like within that first weekend. I got hot. I had some edible arrangements, fruits dipped in chocolate and things of that nature, edible arrangements. That's what I had. What does that say? Don't you fucking start with me. Don't you fucking start with me. Don't you fucking start with me. I will call Evan. Evan. Okay. Anywho. So yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, Hocus Pocus. So yeah, it came out and it is so good. Now the jury is split. There are people on the internet who didn't necessarily care for it. They felt like it was too much of a modern twist on the movie. And I was like, what the fuck did y'all expect? Like, did y'all not expect for like it to be a 2022 version of the original? Like, that's kind of what the preface of this whole situation was about. That it was going to be the Sanderson sisters coming to now times. So I don't know why people were shook and confused about how that was going to work, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So much so that I watched it, like I said, 300 times. Like that weekend, it was on repeat. I was just like, I just was like kept constantly watching it. Like I was like, I ain't got nothing else to do. And it's, Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite movies because I'm spooky. Did y'all pick your Halloween costumes yet? Don't play with me. Y'all know I'm very Halloweeny. And I've realized that I'm not like, I realized through working with people here, because Salem is right here down the street. Um, I'm a different kind of Halloweeny. I'm like fun, festive, dress up, hocus pocusy, Halloweeny. I'm not like the serial killer, like Freddy Krueger, Jason, spiders. I'm not that kind of Halloweeny. That kind of I leave that to y'all. I'm more the festive side of the Halloween and things of that nature. So Don't come around here with no spooky shit, like, cause I scare easily. I'm not going to no haunted houses. I did that one time. One time we went to a haunted house, and that was back when I was, uh, shit, was I still in high school? I think I was still in high school. Ain't been back since. Cause that took us all out. We all came back from that experience sick. We was all coughing and barking. It's because a portion of the haunted house was outside, so we had to go outside in the rain. It was raining that day, and it was October in Cleveland, so you can just imagine what that was like. And I was just like, we all were sick, and I was like, this is what happens when you go to haunted houses. That's always stuck in my brain, so I ain't been back since. But nonetheless, Hocus Pocus is a Hocus Pocus 2 is available right now on Disney Plus for you guys to go get your life, get your kids' life. I had to explain to my specialist today because she was like, wait. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute and young. I forget that my specialist is like 20, I think she's turning 26 or she's turning 27 at work. Nonetheless, she was like, what's the lady from Sex in the City? What's her name? And I was like, which one? There are like four main characters in Sex and the City. So I'm like, I never was a fan of Sex and the City, but I know Sarah Jessica Parker, of course. So I was like, Sarah Jessica Parker? She was like, yeah. I didn't know she was in the new Hocus Pocus. I was like, she's an original Sanderson sister. She was like, wait, them her sisters? I was like, child. Not her real sisters. The Sanderson sisters are the witches in the movie Hocus Pocus. She was in the original. I was like, cha, girl, I got to get you up to speed. I have to, because we can't do this. But it was so cute. I was like, oh, she's so young and impressionable. But she's wise beyond her years, which is good. I love it. Love that for her. Anywho, so yeah, no spooky shit and things of that nature. Give me the fun spooky. Speaking of spooky shit that I don't want no parts in. So so let's talk about it. Let's go on ahead and talk about it. So Jeffrey, the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary has been sweeping the nation and it still is sweeping the nation. And there were some people who were, not so excited about some of the lyrics and some songs, some beats from back in the day. One of those people name dropped Kesha and also Katy Perry for their disparaging Jeffrey Dahmer references in these songs. Now, mind you, these songs are 10 plus years old. Katy Perry's Dark Horse and then Kesha's Cannibal from her Cannibal album. Iconic album, by the way. She's here somewhere. There she is. She's down here. That's Animal, and here's Cannibal. Since we're talking about it, just for reference purposes. Cannibal. So, the title track on the Cannibal album. Hey, DJ Chevy Red. Title track on the Cannibal album. I don't know if y'all can see that. Is called Cannibal. Now, the lyrics to the song, now, like I said, this is from 2010. So, 12, 13 years ago. Um, the lyrics to the song, be too sweet. Wait, let me make sure I get this right. Whenever you tell me I'm pretty, that's when the hunger really hits me. Your little heart goes pitter patter. I want your liver on a platter. Okay, it is a little inappropriate. Use your finger and stir my tea, and for dessert, I'll suck your teeth. Be too sweet and you'll be a goner. Yep, I'll pull a Jeffrey Dahmer. Those are the lyrics. And then Katy Perry's Dark Horse, Juicy J's verse. Um, you're quizzing me right now. Be careful. Try not to lead her on. Shorty hearts on steroids because her love so strong. You can fall in love when you meet her. Get a chance to keep her. She'll call her the fears of my nine. She could be my sleeping beauty. Where's the Jeffrey Dahmer verse in that song? She'll eat your heart out like Jeffrey Dahmer. That's the first part. That's Juicy J's Dark Horse. Now, Kesha's mom has jumped into the conversation because apparently Kesha's mother is one of the songwriters of Cannibal on the thing. And she wanted to just make it perfectly clear, like, listen, We ain't here to offend nobody. It was a kitschy kitschy coo pop song. It was cute. It was fun. It was festive. We ain't mean to offend nobody. The song is 13 years old. Like she took the good route. She wouldn't apologize about it because you better than me because I wouldn't say shit. I wouldn't say nothing. These songs are old and like Cannibal wasn't even a single. I don't believe it was just the title track on the album. So if you didn't buy the album, you probably hadn't even heard Cannibal before. But I do appreciate her mom for speaking up and saying, "Hey, we apologize if we offended anybody, but the song is 13 years old and it was never meant to be offensive because I wrote it." So I'm team them. Don't take it off the streaming platforms because, as previously stated, that's when. Oh, baby. See, you just said we read this. She never heard of it because like it wasn't a single. So like, if you what was the singles on Cannibal? Singles were "We Are Who We Are," "Blow." I think that was it. God, this was a good time. This was a good time to be alive and in college, baby. The times. Oh, we had the time every night back in the day with Kesha and Tayo Cruz and all of them, like pop, the the dirty pop resurgence, what I was called Gaga and all of that. Good times. Anywho, moving on, because I don't care. The, they said the Jeffrey Dahmer costume was gonna be like the top costume for the year, so y'all gonna take beef with that too. I hate to sound sensitive, but I ain't shook this in a while because I ain't been over here in a while. So I have to make sure there wasn't no spiders on there. Is that my Amazon order? Child, hold on, let me make sure my Amazon order ain't showing up. Order. No, I ain't here yet. Okay. Moving on. Oh, it's 3 stops away. Um so let's talk Ari Lennox. So me and Ari Lennox got something in common, and I didn't really, I don't really fool with Ari Lennox. If you eyes on me, apply that pressure. Zip it, zip it, zip it, when you with it, that pressure. It's really the only Ari Lennox song I know. I'm sorry, but she did an interview with I want to say the girls, Angela Yee and what's her name, the Lip Service. And she made some revelations. She let the world know that she is not interested in falling in love. She's scared of hurt and being cheated on and things of that nature. And I was just sitting here listening to her talk, and I was like, Ari, I fucks with you for this. I fucks with you for this. So I told y'all yesterday I'm currently in a phase of life where I actually desire to, entertain people in that space. Um, but I just don't know how to entertain people in that space because, like, first of all, you're not gonna do me crazy. You're not, because I don't know what that looks like for me. Like, am I gonna be one of them like pull your hair out, stress, drinking all the time, or am I gonna be one of them, Jasmine Sullivan, bust your windows out your car, or am I gonna be like Monica and kick down your door and smack your chick and or nigga or whichever combination of the two, or if you don't identify, whatever. Like I don't know what that looks like for me. So it makes me nervous. And I can totally get with Ari Lennox and where she's coming from with that perspective. Now, Ari, you can't let me give her some advice. Gemini's is good for giving out advice but can't take it to save their lives. Um, but it's always good advice. Listen to your Gemini friends. Ari, girl, listen. We gotta put ourselves on the line sometimes, because you never know what'll happen. This might be the most blissful experience of your life, but we can't be missing out on it, Ari. We can't. I'm talking to myself while talking to Ari. We can't be missing out on it. So go on and put your stuff on the line, Ari. See about the nigga or the women, whatever you prefer. Um, Again, I'm talking to myself while talking to Ari. I don't want to. I was watching Girlfriends today, and I got to the episode where Maya or Darnell found out that Maya was cheating on her with Sam via voicemail, and that whole scene was like, ooh, just ripped my heart out. I was like, God damn, like Maya really did all that covering up just to get caught anyway, and the way they acted they asses off. Golden Brooks and Kalani, what's his name? Kalani Khan, baby acted down boots. Had me at the table at work crying. It wasn't like boo hoo crying. It was just like a couple of tear drops, things of that nature. It wasn't no serious crying, but I felt the emotion all in a spirits. That was a good scene. But listen, Ari, we gotta put ourselves out there, Ari. We gotta do it. At least once. I don't know how far along she is, but for me, at least once. Or you might have did it before, and that's why you ain't interested. But do it, girl. Let's see. Speaking of do it, girl. First of all, we spelled Tia's name wrong. That says Ty. I thought it says Taj, and I was about to say, ooh, Taj. That's Tia Mari done filed for divorce. See, this is why you don't put stuff online because you get divorced. Um, because you get divorced. They've been married for 14 years, so they clearly had something else going on besides just putting themselves on the line. But news broke all within like, first of all, it's been like everybody been filing for divorce recently. Where's the story? There we go. So Tia Mari files for divorce, and she filed. Whenever the woman files, I always feel like somebody cheated. I don't know why that's always the first thing that pops in my mind, and it might be rooted in like sexist like scenario, but I feel like whenever a woman is like absolutely like over it, the man cheated at some point or another. That's just how I feel. It might be subjective. Pay me no mind. I'm just here to report the news. Um, so 14 years of marriage, and I believe they had little love muffins as well, but I never liked them as a couple. Can we talk? I didn't. It just, they don't look at them. They don't give me, which one is the white sister? The one that they said, is it Tia or Tamara? I don't want to ask Google because I know Google is shady and will tell me. Um, which Murray sister is white? Tia. Oh wait, no, she opens up. Why Tamara cried to over about no, Tamara's the white one. Tia's the black one? Shit. I thought Tamara's the white one. Or the one that's married to the white guy. Tia's the black one. Shit. This gonna be good. I wonder if they had a prenup. The questions I have. Oh, anywho, good luck Tia and Cory Hardrict, 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 Cory Hardrict. Um, but we'll be watching this because we want to know. I want to know, like, is there a prenup involved? Who gonna get the house? Like all that good stuff. Keep me posted, y'all. Speaking of who gonna get the house, oh baby, we are rolling right along with these segues. I love it. Oh wait, because I was about to say her mama was doing an nasty with a black and white mom. At the same time, he mad confused, had me confused. Ah, sorry, girl. You know they be confusing me too. Now speaking of house, let's key y'all because this is a fun story. I mean, it's not fun for Todrick, but I mean, it's fun for us to talk about. So, first of all, Jasmine brand. All these ads, I can't. Like, get them out of here. Get them out of here. So, Tasha Call, because he just got on live, I think today or yesterday, and continued to put his foot in his mouth. We were just talking about in our group chat. Shout out to my good Judies over at the Everything and Then Some podcast, just sharing a legendary Lucky Laugh. They're live right now, actually. When we're finished here, we're going over there. And my good Judy, Tina, the author, okay? Our group chat be jumping. So we were talking about Todrick yesterday in the group chat and just how, like, why we can't, well, I mean, we know why, but we can't pinpoint why we don't fuck with Todrick Hall. I mean, I know why. Like, we know individually why we can't get with Todrick, but we just don't understand why he won't allow us to get with him. So the news broke that y'all remember Tasha K. If you don't know Tasha K, very talented, iconic content creator, YouTuber. He makes all his own original content. He creates these in iconic music videos, like from literally all from scratch in his head. He's so talented. We'll never take that from him. But Todrick made a video where he purchased the home, or at least he told us he purchased the home, and he did like this tour of this house, very lavish, fabulous house. He has a Louis Vuitton bed set, like custom made, all these fabulous things in this house. The house is broken into, by the way. Um, and apparently, according to these sources, he was just recently ordered to pay 102K in back rent over this lavish home. Now, problem is, he told us that he owns the home, so that was where we were a little confused. Um, then he got on the internet yesterday and told us not only is he paying a mortgage, he's paying a mortgage, not rent. Get it right. His words, not mine. Um, but that's not what you said in the original video. And like at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because guess what? I pay rent. So it doesn't matter to me. But you told the girls that you own this home. I hear people. Let me make sure my Amazon ain't here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna keep checking this. We are oh, I'm the next stop out for delivery. Let me turn the site on. Is it the Amazon truck I see outside? There might be the Amazon truck I see outside. I'll be right back. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Here, do we got like cue the intro or something? I ain't gonna cue nothing, y'all. I'll be right back. These fries are disgusting. How you doing? Darrell? Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, go ahead. Cool. Appreciate it, bro. Have a good one. Okay, well, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I will tell y'all what's in here, but it's my business. So I'm not. I mean, not my people. Um, let's finish talking about Todrick first. Then I'll tell y'all my business. So, um, Todrick has a way of rubbing people the wrong way. There have been constant allegations, gyrations, and things of that nature where like people are saying Todrick don't pay them for their money or pay them for their services. You know, he be scamming the girls essentially. And that's why, and he, excuse me, who's talking to me? Child, I'm tripping. Spooky time. Maybe it was Siri. Anywho, um, he's very much so for another lane of gay, if you will. He is more so of a white gay man trapped in a black gay man's body. That makes sense. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. It literally is the truth. I was telling Jared and Tina, like I'll be watching his stories, and it's just like he be the only chocolate in the pictures. He be the only chocolate in the pools. He be the only speck of color in the area, and I'd be like, you just ain't got no friends. Where's Bonzel? Bonzel is one of the she was a content creator as well. I wonder what Bonzel is doing with her life. Nonetheless, they used to do videos. Bonzel sings down boots, and they used to make fun little videos together. I don't know what happened to Bonzel. Quite frankly, now that I think about it, all the people that he used to make videos with, I ain't seen them lately. Chester, Chester, what is Chester? I don't know where Chester's from, but he's spicy of some sort. He's gone too. So it's just a sad case to see. I love to see. Hmm, no, I don't think I want to go there because sometimes I don't. Anywho, Todrick, listen. Good luck, child. You ain't got to sit on this internet and keep explaining yourself to these people who ain't paying your rent. Like, if you ain't paying these dancers, you ain't paying these dancers. That's your business. It ain't right, but it's your business. Uh, Good luck, child, paying this 102K back rent. He got it. Cause shit. Let me explain something to y'all. How the YouTube analytics work. Todrick ain't bleeding for no money. He ain't because as a YouTube partner, he gets all of that. Like he writes, produces, makes the video. Like he does all that shit on his own. So any money he makes from them YouTube videos, he ain't gotta pay that shit. He ain't gotta split it no way. That shit goes straight to him. Lucky bastard. Uh, Talented bastard at that. Hey Chloe. Oh, I called y'all yesterday. Y'all didn't answer. I don't want to talk about it. But let's move on to something that's not Todrick. Speaking of Todrick, we can segue Todrick right into Scooter Braun and Taylor Swift. So I can take these slides off now. Actually, no, I'm not outside no more. Oh, did I say I was gonna tell you all my business? So about this stuff, I don't know how it happened. Don't ask me because I've not had any activity, but like at all, not even like with myself. Um, I have like a tear, a tear over there. And I'm not entirely sure how that happened because there's been nothing going on. So I bought this stuff that somebody told me to get. It's Fisher Fisher Organic Plant Medicine. It's supposed to relieve fissure cuts and scrapes, burning and throbbing pain, rejuvenates damaged skin. Some damaged skin going on. So we're gonna see what it's giving tonight. Cause I'm damn sure try. Like it hurt when I like you wipe the boo boo and things of that nature. I thought I was gonna tell y'all my business because y'all my people and it don't matter. And whether you judge me or not, it doesn't matter because y'all my good Judies because we gonna judge each other. Anywho, what does it smell like? Just out of curiosity. It smells medicated. I can't wait to try it out and see what it's giving. Um, Anywho, so Scooter Braun. So Scooter Braun, for you guys who don't know, is the bastard who went and bought the rights to Taylor Swift's old catalog, like all of her back albums, all the way back to like when she first started. That's the reason why she's redoing all of her albums. Um, so he went on record saying that he has now regretted ever purchasing those records, and we'll talk about it. I don't like the bitch. I don't like him. I don't like him. Um, Purchasing and then selling. This man made like he ain't gotta do shit for the rest of his life. The amount of money he made off of Taylor Swift's albums, and like I said, that's the reason why she's going back and redoing all of them because she's like, fuck that. You're not gonna make no more extra money off of me like than all you already made. So good for Taylor. Um, Here's a quote from him. He says, "The regret I have is I made the assumption that everyone, once the deal was done, was going to have a conversation with me see my intent, see my character, and say, great, let's be in business together. And apparently that's not how it happened. Scooter, you knew that shit. Wait, what happened? Maybe your poop, maybe your poop was too big. I literally closed my toilet with mine yesterday. This is exactly why y'all my people, because we can sit and talk about boo boo and things of that nature and it not be weird. That could be the case because I have a lot of fiber in my diet because I do the vegan shakes with generally with almond milk and frozen strawberries. All of those things have high fiber content. So I be fibered up. So that could actually be it. DJ should be red. Oh yeah. Okay. So he also says his team attempted to enter into a negotiation. Oh no, this is Swift. This is what Taylor said back in the day, when this news first broke. Scooter Braun, you a dirty bastard. You was a dirty bastard. And you ought to have regret because you bought her music maliciously. You bought it with the intent to make money off of her, and I believe, in my opinion, that you had no intent or no good intent when you did make the purchase. So, with all of that being said, you made your bed, you lay in it. It's UGG season, y'all. I gotta buy some Uggs. Me and my good Judy, Marley said we was gonna buy UGG. It's our UGG season time. Like we gonna be, cause I guess she hasn't bought Uggs before, so I'll be buying Uggs for the first time, and she'll be buying Uggs for the first time. So we UGG buddies. Um, oh, excuse me. Um, so yeah, what is the catalog? Like catalog, as in like her records, her albums, her entire catalog. So all of her albums essentially is her catalog. He bought the rights to all of them because Taylor was up under a management company that was trash, and she didn't own the rights to. She wrote the songs, but she had owned the rights to them. Very much TLC, very much Tony Braxton, very much Khalees right now where she's sitting. Very much right hand Fred or whatever his name is. The people that was mad at Beyonce, which we'll talk about later on this week. Don't you worry. Um, that kind of thing. That's catalog. Um, Speaking of don't own rights to your shit, you see how these segues is going today? It's just popping. Oh, he bought them from Best Buy. Girl, take me to the king. I ain't got nothing to bring right now. Before we move on to talk about Ed Sheeran and how he don't have to pay up, Scooter go to hell. Um, Also with Taylor, did y'all know, child, Taylor Swift and Drake are teaming up to make a diss track, and I can't wait. Cannot wait. I'm going to get my everlasting life from this. So I know y'all know about the beef that is Kanye and Drake and Taylor Swift, or Kanye and everybody, and Taylor and Kanye, and also Kim because she decided to drag herself into it, which I still will never forgive her for. Like, Kim, you should have just kept your mouth closed on this one. I get that was your husband and things of that nature, but you should have just kept your mouth closed. Um, so, Drake and Taylor are, as far as I know, Judy's. You guys remember they did that commercial together with, like, I think Taylor started. She did one of them like treadmill commercials, and she was running on the treadmill to a Drake song, and then Drake followed up and did. He was running on the treadmill to Bad Blood. It was so cute. Cute little thing. So these two have teamed up allegedly to make this diss track. Can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna key all day long. Now, here's what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta shoot a video. Y'all gotta fake Kim. You gotta redo like the whole scene in the car where um, Kim was quote unquote exposing Taylor. Y'all gotta do all that. Even though Taylor did a good enough job doing that when she did the Reputation album. And what was the song? Look What You Made Me Do. Like, people, some of those subtle hints, shady hints went over people's head. Not mine. I clocked all of it. Um, I can't wait for this. I can't wait. According to sources, we don't know when it's gonna come out. Taylor's working on a new album, or actually working on, finishing re-recording her old albums. Drake is always randomly putting out shit. So when this is gonna come out, we don't know. But when it does, I'll be there. My iPods will be charged. So will all of my devices, all of them, because I'm gonna stream it like hell. I just want to know what it's gonna be. Like, is it gonna be a rap song and Taylor gonna sing, or is Taylor gonna rap? Because Taylor does a little rapping every now and then. It's cheesy, but it's Taylor Swift. We love her anyway. Uh, she's up here. Best, in my opinion, one of the best pop records albums of all time. Just my opinion. Top 10 for sure. So that's that. Clearly, there was nothing in there because it's probably in the car. Um, so there's that. Moving on. Now, back to you gonna pay this money. And Sharon, you gonna pay this money. You gonna pay this money, and I'm gonna let y'all listen and let y'all decide how y'all feel. So y'all know Ed Sheeran was down there battling with the Marvin Gaye people for his song "Thinking Out Loud," right? They said he copied some Marvin Gaye song. I don't remember which one, but I'm gonna let y'all listen and y'all decide. My vote is for Ed pay them people because you need your ass whooped. So let me just cue up. So here's a little video courtesy of our good J's over at Twitter, and I'll let y'all listen and decide.
Protection comes down to what's in the sheet music and not what was captured in the recording studio. Although the songs have the same chord progression and same tempo, they do have different melodies.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
That's Let's Get It On. Now here's the
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Even Ed Sheeran's noticed the similarities between the songs. He's been seen performing a mashup of the two together.
Ed, pay them people. Ed, please. Pay them people. One more time for the people in the bag. One more time for the people in the goddamn bag. And here you go.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Darling, I will be loving you
Identical.
till we're 70.
And then the next part kills me. Watch this.
Even Ed Sheeran's noticed the similarities between the songs. He's been seen performing a mashup of the two together.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
So you went ahead and performed it too. Like, yeah, I stole it. I stole it. And then I went and performed it too. Ed, pay these people. You ain't got a leg to stand on. Pay these people. I don't know whose nasty foot that was on that screen, but it just blew me. I should be his ass. Pay these people, and I ain't got nothing more to say but to pay these people. And speaking of pay these people, Tasha K. Tasha K. Tasha K. Tasha K, where you at? She over there in Africa. I'm sick of these two. I'm not sick of Cardi. I'm sick of her. Tasha. I learned how to deal with Cardi. I just block her for a little while, then I'll be okay. But so y'all know Tasha K was running around spreading, for you guys who need backstory. Tasha K was running around talking, spreading malicious lies and rumors, sitting on YouTube, creating these stories about Cardi B allegedly because she turned down an interview with her. So she was lying, saying she had herpes and her husband had herpes. spreading her feed, all these different things. Like Tasha K just literally sat up and worked for Media Takeout and was making up shit about this woman. So Cardi B sued her ass, and she won. $4 million suit. Excuse me, $4 million suit. So Miss Mama Tasha K has been all over the internet, like making light of this shit, like making jokes. Hee hee. I ain't got it. You ain't gonna get it. Da, 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 da. She posted a picture of her with a sari on, sari like the Ethiopian, I think it's Ethiopian saris. Please charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm not entirely sure. But a sari is like the full head covering and stuff. Um, Over in Africa, allegedly trying to flee. So come to find out, I don't know how Cardi, probably her lawyers, found out that Tasha K only had, and I quote, $1,083 in her bank account because Cardi was about to start garnishing her bank account. Like, stop playing on me, run me my 4 meal. This woman done hightailed it over to Africa. She is over there riding on the zebra right now. Like, I hate this for her. I hate this for Cardi. I don't hate this for Tasha K because you're gonna learn a lesson and you're gonna teach a whole bunch of people a lesson too that you are not about to sit here and keep getting on this internet typing and things of that nature and lying on people. This is one of the reasons why I stopped writing full actual stories and just I pull your story from Love Beat Scott, from the Jasmine brand, from the Grape Juice, from like all those different platforms, and I put it up here and I give you my opinion because you can't sue me for that. But you can sue these other people who write these stories about y'all that may be lying. You can sue my ass, not on my watch. So Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K. Pay this woman her money. She ain't got it. She doesn't have it. She does not have $4 million just sitting around to pay Cardi B. Cardi B is not bleeding for $4 million, but Cardi B gonna make a lesson out of her ass, and rightfully so. I ain't mad at you, Cardi. Get your money. Uh, I just find that so funny. I find that so funny. Okay, we got one more story left, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to sashay with me on over to the Everything and Then Something podcast. And I don't even know why I'm doing this goddamn story to be honest. If we really want to be honest, um, because it's weird, it's mad weird. Um, Dula Peep, I miss Wendy. Dula Peep and Trevor Noah are dating, and it's weird. So Trevor Noah just announced that he was quitting the Late Show or whatever. The Late Show, right? Yeah, Late Show. He's quitting the Late Show, I guess, to gallivant around with Dula Peep while she's not on stage and things of that nature. It's just an odd couple. Let me zoom in so y'all can see these two together. Look at them. Ah, too much Taquita. I just don't see it. I don't. Maybe this is just a fun thing. There's, I believe, a 9 year age difference between the two. Um, Trevor Noah and his hair. Like, get one of them little spongy things that the kids use to make it all curly and texture. Get you one of them. But right now, you look, you stuck your hand in a socket with a fork. That's what it's giving. Um, Listen, I'm gonna just bid them adieu. Like, good luck, y'all. I guess. That's I ain't got nothing else for them too. Like I ain't got no more. Quite frankly, that's all I got for y'all too. Listen, it 50 minutes. We did pretty good. We was close to an hour. Listen, I'm going to take a shower and then rub this stuff all on me and things of that nature. I love you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Library Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. right here. for our regular scheduled program of 30 minutes, and then we go on about our business. Doodle Peep, get off my screen, you and Trevor. You and Trevor. Oh, Uncle, I can't wait to hug you too. You know I hate hugs, but I love hugging my people. Um, I don't. I used to absolutely hate hugs. They used to make me very uncomfortable, but I've grown to because for some reason I think it's just like karma chameleon. Like I've always been associated with people who like hugs, and I don't. So I think this is like the universe being like, "Ha ha, motherfucker, you gonna get to like this shit." And from some people, I do. That ain't from everybody. Like I don't like people touching me in the wrong way. Anywho, listen, I have to do the shoulder job. Listen, I love you guys watching. I gotta go get in the shower and rub this stuff on my booty. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Oh shit.